Good morning, guys. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So, this is the final demo of data analytics. And please subscribe my channel in YouTube. It is Bhaskar Jogi YouTube channel. So all the videos, all the previous demo videos been uploaded there. So if you wanted to, listen to or watch those videos, means these are available, or you can also mail me for those videos. Watch demo number one video, demo number two video, and today is the final demo. We are going to be ending the demos today. So overview of data analytics, I was giving and yesterday and day before yesterday, and today we'll completely finalize what is data analytics and what is Power BI, what is ETL, what is data warehousing. Everything we are able to give conclusion to you. So tomorrow we'll do the installation and everything. And you need to have Windows 11 laptop. Minimum 4 GB RAM is required. 256 GB hard disk is required. Windows 10 or Windows 11 is needed. If you don't have that, go to nearest hardware shop. Try to format your computer either by today or within 10 days. You need to organize one laptop or the computer. Without a laptop, you cannot do this course, right? You can just listen to the topics. That is fine. You need to practice more and more. It is important that you need to have the laptop or the desktop. So I have given the configuration also. So it will be 30 to 35,000 rupees laptops you need to buy. Don't buy Celeron laptops. Buy only proper laptops so that you can use it. So today is the final demo class. Meeting ID will change from tomorrow. The payment links will be given after 1 hour after this class. If you don't get the payment links, means you can just call these numbers and ask them regarding the payments and installment options. You can just make the payment and get the meeting ID for the tomorrow's class. This meeting ID will not work from tomorrow. So you can just make at least some initial payment and continue. Tomorrow we'll do the installation of Power BI and SQL. Day after tomorrow, actual class is going to start. Right? From tomorrow, the meeting ID will change. Make sure that at least you make the payment. If there is an issue, at least talk to call my team so that they will be able to help you with the payments and everything. Right? Chalo guys. Now for here, people who are new, they need to fill the form. This form I have given. So this form you need to give, you need to fill people who are new only, right? So I'm giving the same form in the chart window once again. So this form you need to fill. Already done it means just ignore it. Okay. So then I wanted to continue further, right? So yesterday I was talking about, right? So what is a data analytics? What is a data science, right? So data analytics means understanding the past. Understanding the past is called data analytics. What was the rain in last 10 years in Hyderabad? That is understanding the past. That is what is data analytical question or a business intelligence question. But data science or AI can ask you in next 10 years, what will be the forecasting of rain in Hyderabad? I wanted to forecast, I wanted to understand whether in the next year, June, will get rains in Hyderabad or not. That is what I wanted to predict. I wanted to forecast it. So the forecasting predictions can be done with the help of AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. So don't learn this kind of a technologies which are very, very complex in the nature, right? It is 18 months course and maths and stats you need to have it. So you better get the job as a data analyst or a data engineering guy with SQL, ETL, data warehousing, Power BI. You can complete the course in 3 months. All non-IT people can get into this. It's very, very easy. But only thing is that if you don't learn properly, if somebody says, I'll give you 20 days of Power BI, 5 days of SQL, and pay me 2 lakhs, I'll give you a job. If you go there, then it will be problem for you and nothing can happen. You also recognize IT industry as a big industry. IT industry or any big industry cannot run with the fake people or the proxy people. Remember that point forever. And you need to have very, very good people in the IT industry as well. If anybody needs one-to-one support or any kind of a career guidance classes, you can just reach me on this number directly, and this is my mail ID, guys. Chalo. So, a father wanted to know how the son is doing, how the daughter is doing, right? So, you're doing your BTech, and father has two kids, and this is daughter and son. And the father is going to be asking, tell me your marks in semester number one. So this guy will be telling, dad, I got 90 marks, I got 45, I got 78, blah blah blah. So this is what is called raw data, right? This is raw data, individual marks. And your daughter is also telling, dad, I got 98 and 78 and 91 and 79, like that. She is also telling some marks, right? And end of the day, this is what is called a raw data, right? But what father will say, you don't give me raw data. This is, let us say, semester one marks and son and a daughter. So raw data convert into information. So you take the raw data, tell me in percentages. That is what father is telling. The son is doing, dad, I got 71 percentage. So this data convert into information. So some mathematical calculation has been done. You take the data, you do the total marks, blah blah blah. You convert and you say, Dad, I got 71% marks. Then your daughter is telling, Dad, I got 893% marks. Now tell me. So he is a decision maker. Your father is there. Father is the decision maker. He is the manager for the family, right? Now he is going to be taking this data and he is going to be analyzing it. Father is going to be analyzing, my son is not doing well. What should I do? I need to take a decision making, right? So if I take semester one is over, now semester two, semester one is over, semester one is over, now semester two is running. So I wanted to take the past data and analyze. Why father has to take the past data and analyze it? This is what is called data analysis, understanding the past. When you understand the past, a daughter, father knows that son is not doing good, daughter is doing good. So they will compare. For example, daughter is there, at least the father is going to be comparing with the neighbor. Neighbor got 95 marks. Then father is going to be comparing his son's marks with the neighbor marks. Clear? So when you take the past data, after that, this is the data. Data cannot give you anything. Data, when you convert into this kind of a information, then after you take the information, you compare this marks and your father marks. Then you will say this marks and your neighbor marks, sister marks. You compare. Then father will say, my son is not doing well. So immediately he will do something. What he will do? Your cricket is cut. Your pocket money is cut. The study time is increased 2 more hours. You need to get up early in the morning, or after coming home you need to study 1 hour and go to the cricket. So a lot of changes will happen. So this is what is called a data analytics and a decision making. Using that, you will be able to improve the business. Now I'm talking about a simple family. Now let us talk about a State Bank of India, LIC company, Amazon company. What kind of a data they have? They have a large amount of data, right? Now I am talking about 4 5 numbers here. Now, when you have a billions and trillions of the data, whatever the father has done, whatever the son and the daughter has done, they have done the calculation, they have aggregated one figure that they have shown it to the father. Now, when you have a large amount of data, trillions in data, when you have it, so no manual work cannot be done. So those son and a daughter is doing aggregations and everything, right? So those things will be done by the Power BI. Clear? So what normally we do, we implement a machine there. You take a machine, you put all the data of the Amazon company. So Amazon company's data will be taken. So every month you will have a trillions of transactions, not one, not two. End of the month, I wanted to know last month sales versus current month sales, last year sales versus current year sales, Sony latest model sales versus old model sales, iPhone 15 sales versus iPhone 14 sales, iPhone India sales or Asia sales versus Europe sales. Like that, lot of reports I wanted to create. The Amazon management wanted to do it because they wanted to create a take a decisions. However, your father is taking decisions. Amazon, management means CEO, CFO, managers wanted to know how the things are happening in India, how the things are happening in Europe, how the things are happening in worldwide. They wanted to analyze. Do you think that they have the data? But the data cannot give me the knowledge, right? So convert the data into information. Information means you get the data, do summing operation, find out the averages, find out the percentages, compare the data, last month data, current month data, last quarter data, current quarter data, last year data, this year data, right? So Europe data, India data, Hyderabad data, Bangalore sales, all the things they're going to be comparing, and a lot of decisions the company is going to be taking to improve their business. This is what is called a data analytics or a business intelligence. Clear? So data cannot tell me anything, but when I convert data into percentages, then this percentages, when I compare with the other guys, I can easily take the decision. My son is not doing good. My daughter is not doing good. My Amazon Hyderabad sales is not good. When I compare Flipkart sales or when I compare some other sales, I need to compare some sales, right? So that is how the data analytics is going to be implemented in the industry. Are you able to understand, guys, or not? So machines cannot do the work, right? So when you human beings cannot do the work when you have more and more data here. So I have 4 or 5 subjects. I can do the calculations and percentages. Now, when you have a large amount of data, these people are going to be replaced with the machines. That's it. So these machines, one machine is storing the data with the SQL, one machine is going to be installed with the Power BI. It will take the data, create a lot of reports, and these reports can be given to the management. So why we implement a machine? Because as a human being, you may be working with the 1,000 rows, 2,000 rows, 5,000 rows, but there is a trillions of data, millions of data. You cannot store, you cannot write them in the books, you cannot store them in the books. So definitely electronically you need to store. So that is where we are going to be using SQL. I spoken about in the demo number 1, right? So afterwards I need to prepare a lot of percentages, lot of aggregations, then create a lot of charts. So this kind of a chart you will be able to create. This is your daughter marks, daughter and son marks. So like that you will prepare, son is not doing good, daughter is doing good. So like that, you prepare a charts and deliver it to the management of the company. Management is going to be taking the decisions. Clear? To improve themselves. So what should I do? You need to do something for your son, right? Otherwise, he will lose the company. I'm talking about one son here, but if you think about a business, they would have invested millions of dollars. Clear? So that amount I cannot simply keep it as it is. I wanted to have the numbers. Okay, so I will get the numbers and these kind of a percentages every month, every day. As a manager of Amazon.com, I wanted to take the decisions. If the things are not doing good, I will give more advertisement. Or when the things are not happening, I will reduce the price. Or I will say, you buy this product, I will give you one more product as a free. Or I will extend the warranty. Whatever you wanted to do, end of the day, you would like to increase your business. So your son is not doing it. What you do? Do you do something? You increase the tuition. You also sit with your son, or increase the time to study, or cut down the pocket money. Something you are going to be doing, or changing the college. You do something, right? You do something to improve your son. So whatever the decision that take it, let them take it. But to take a decision, I need to have some numbers. Clear? Though numbers are going to be prepared by the data analytics team. Get the data, store the data, clean the data, and create a lot of reports and give it to them. Clear? Now, I wanted to tell you few more things today. Now, I'm talking about Amazon company. Amazon company told, hey Bhaskar, you take my data and you create some reports and give it to me. So I ask, sir, where is your data? They say, I'm running the business all over the world. I have some data in Dubai. I have some data in India, Delhi. I have some data in US and UK. Everywhere I have my data. Now, what are the IT environments are going to be using? So they say in India, in Dubai, SAP we have implemented. In India, Java applications are running. In the US, .NET applications are running. In UK, I have a lot of data in Excel. In some other country, I have a lot of data in text files. In some other countries, I have data in some other SQL, blah, blah, blah. We are using a lot of applications, right? You may be having a Python, a .NET, this one. I have a lot of data in all the applications. I'm doing the business all over the world. So this is the second issue they're talking about. These are data challenges. Challenge and issue. Lot of challenges the company has. They told me, Bhaskar, you take my data and analyze it. So to perform the analysis, when I ask them where is your data, they're telling me I have the data here, there, everywhere, decentralized. I have using a lot of environments, not only one environment. And when you ask me what is the accuracy of the data, is it all the data very, very clean data? No, sometimes I have a lot of duplicated data, lot of blank values, lot of misspelled data, low accuracy. Sometimes they say medium accuracy. Sometimes they say it is very, very cleaned data. I have it, high accuracy of the data, right? You go to supermarket. When you go to supermarket, you will get a tomato or you get a potato. Do you think that every time will you get only cleaned tomato? Sometimes even though you choose potato and everything, when you come home, you will still find a lot of problems in that. So again, you have to clean the potato or tomato or gobi, whatever you are buying it, right? It is not guaranteed that. It is not guaranteed that the vegetables or the chicken that you're buying, it is completely cleaned. Even though you go personal and buy it, you come home, you clean that, before, preparing the dish or the food item, right? So if somebody gives you data, you take the data as it is and preparing a data analytics or the data science application. If the data is bad, if the potato is bad, what will happen? Your food is gone. If the chicken is bad, what will happen? The chicken biryani is gone, right? So the raw material has to be very, very cleaned. If you wanted to analyze the data, what is the raw material? Data itself is a raw material for you, right? But data is not so cleaned. Sometimes it will be cleaned. So otherwise, you need to clean the data. So what is the size of the data, you ask? They said we are having some GBs of data, and sometimes we have some medium size, means terabytes of data, and sometimes we are having a large amount of petabyte, zettabyte, yottabyte of data we are dealing with. Now you tell me, he's not able to give you his data. His means I'm talking about Amazon company. Data is not in a single place where you directly go and analyze. Clear? So this is where we are going to be using different tools to get the data of a single company. I'm not talking about 1,000 companies here, one company. So they have their data in lot of places, in lot of computers they're using, right? So as we discussed, so they may be having some data in SAP. The SAP data may be in Dubai. That is what I told you, right? Some of the data it is there in Java, that is in India. India, they're running the business. All the data belong to India. It is available in one Delhi server, Java application it is, right? Some of the data may be there in .NET. It is the US data because Amazon is running the first business in US. They have large amount of data. Like that, they have lot many things. They have some Excel data maybe in Singapore, right? So we don't know where is their data, but all this data belong to this company only. So what I have to do, I have to get the data from here. I have to get the data from here. I have to get the data from here. I have to get the data from here because it is single company data. So I'm going to be using a software called ETL software. What software I'm talking about? ETL, and there is a software called SSIS. So I told you yesterday about this SSIS, right? It is part of MSBI. So what we are going to be using, it is going to be extracting the data. ETL stands for extract the data. Extract means read the data from the source and transform the data. Transform means change or clean the data. Change the data or clean the data. That is the meaning of transformation. And the finally, you have to load the data. So this is the meaning of ETL. Get the data, transform, change or clean the data, and load the data. Load where? I wanted to load all the data into one bigger computer. This is one more computer, very bigger computer I will be able to buy. This computer is called as a staging computer. Okay, staging server. Server means very bigger computer. As of now, server means what? Bigger computer called as servers. Normal computers are called as laptops or desktops. Staging server, stage server. Stage means a temporary, which is not permanent. Temporary. So temporarily you will be able to store some data here, and all the data from SAP, Java, and all the data you will be able to get it. All the data belong to Amazon company. So I'm going to be keeping all the data here. So this is which company's data? All the data, it is a single company data. This company is Amazon company I'm talking about. Clear? So all the data is going to go and stored in this Dubai data in Dubai, India data in India, blah, blah, blah. For example, I go to Amazon.in. Do you know what kind of a application it is? It is Java. So whenever you open this, it is a Java application. You wanted to buy a Lenovo laptop, right? I told you to buy Lenovo laptop. So you may able to buy one laptop. For example, I told you 35,000 rupees. I wanted to buy. So Lenovo laptops under 30, something like that, you can write, or Lenovo laptops. So this kind of a configuration, don't buy Celeron. It is completely bad. Celeron, processor is bad. So it is very cheaper. So don't buy. 35,000 rupees are very, very fantastic laptops. You can buy. Never, never buy Celeron laptops. Never. Celeron is the very, very small configuration. Never, never buy this kind of a laptop. It is cheaper, right? But never, never buy. You buy 30 to 35,000 rupees Lenovo and Gen 12 generation and 4 GB we need, 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB hard disk I need, but more than Windows and everything. So you can buy this kind of a laptop. Okay, na? So I wanted to buy this laptop. When I make the payment, all the data will be going and storing somewhere there, right? So the data, so what is the site? Do you know? You don't know. Maybe Java, .NET, this may be X, Y, Z. We don't know. But still, we are able to click on the buy and give my payment details. I make the payment, it is storing the data. Clear? So whenever you go and buy some product from India, this is your laptop. From my laptop, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to open the application, Amazon app, I'm going to be buy a product. So whenever I make the payment, all the data goes here and stays. Clear? Like the Dubai people, whenever they buy, all the data will go there and stay. Like US people are buying and buying, buying and buying, buying and buying. All the data will come here. So one day, if not today, one day this will be full. This computer will be full with the data. This computer will be full with the data. This computer is also full with the data, and Excel is also have so much of a data. What should I do? Once in a 6 months, once in a 3 months, once in a quarter, once in a year, 2 years, 3 years. You take some time. One day it will be full, right? Because every day you're buying, not only one guy, right? Every day, 50,000, 1 million, 10 million people are buying every day. Even though you keep very bigger computers here, one day it will be full. It may be after 1 month, or after one day, or after 1 year, or after 10 years. One day it will be full, right? Okay. You go to Tirumala Tirupati. There are some hundis, right? Where you can give some gifts to the god. Hundi will be there, right? So 1 day or 2 day or 10 days, somewhere the hundi will get full, right? So they cannot accommodate a very big hundi where it is not going to be full at all. 1 day it will be full. So what you need to do? So initial data, initial gifts and everything, cash. You go to the temple, you give, you donate some cash in the hundi. What will happen? It will get captured, right? So like that, people are going to be giving lot of items, gold items, cash, lot of things. People are giving it to the god, right? So the hundi is after 10 days or 1 month or three months or 6 months, it will be full, right? So the data, the amount, the gifts will be taken from the hundis. They will empty it, right? And they will be able to temporarily keep somewhere. So you think about, this is one box of hundi. So this is also full, this is also full, this is also full. All the items will be dumping into one yard where they're going to be segregating and cleaning, right? So you put all the gold one side, you keep all silver one side, 10 rupees notes, like that, dollars, like all of them will get separated, will get cleaned. This area is called as a staging area. So all the hundis data, hundi number one, hundi number two, hundi number three, it may be steel hundi, it may be cloth hundi, it may be anything, right? So all the things, that is a boxes to collect your items from the the temple visitors, right? You understand, simple example. All the hundis data will be kept it here, and you're going to be cleaning and say segregating. Once everything is segregated, what will you do? So gold will be going to the gold locker, cash will be going to the bank and will be deposited, blah, 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 right? So the staging area where for the cleaning and segregation purpose can be used. Clear? So this is where you're going to be performing the data cleaning, data cleaning work. So here we are talking about the cash. If it is a temple, you will get a lot of gift items, dollars, checks, a lot of things are going to be there in the boxes. So that will be collected together here because it is completely Tirumala Tirupati a temple's gifts, right? Collected, given by a lot of customers. So data cleansing is going to be happening there. Data cleaning means you have to segregate, remove the unwanted data. So you may split the data, whatever you would like to do. You wanted to merge, you would like to combine all the gold, whatever it is. So a lot of things you're going to be doing. So this is what they call splitting, merging, combining, cleaning, or correct misspelled data. If you have any misspellings, the data you're going to be collecting. So all these things you're going to be doing here. Okay. So this is the work you're going to be doing. So this is the very, very important activity that is going to be done in the staging server. Clear? So I'll give you one more example so that you can understand. You wanted to buy some vegetables. What you do? You go to shop number one. So this is shop number one. You buy some vegetables from here. You go to shop number two, buy some more vegetables, chicken and fish you're going to be buying. You go to shop number three, buy some fruits, medicines, blah, blah, blah. Like that. All of them temporarily, where are you putting? This is your carry bag. This is your carry bag. All the items are going to be keeping it here. Right? This is temporary purpose. So after coming home, what you do? You open the bag, you clean. You got some potato. Potato is completely muddy. You're going to be putting some water and keeping it aside. Tomato, some tomatoes are gone. You throwing in the dustbin, and remaining potatoes you're putting in the water. And leafy vegetables, you're soaking them in the salty water. And some vegetables are gone. You cut them and throw them. And a lot of things you're going to be doing. After that, you wash them, and you, if you wanted to add some salt and pepper or the turmeric, you're going to be adding in some places, and cutting them, keeping them in the boxes, or raw vegetables. A lot of things you do. After that, what you do? You are going to be keeping all the vegetables in the final refrigerator. So refrigerator is going to be having the cleaned data, cleaned vegetable. This is your carry bag I'm talking about. Your carry bag. This is going to be having raw data. Whatever the vegetable vendor is available, the same vegetable you're having in your bag. So this is the same data, you get it as it is, but you're going to be cleaning cleaned vegetables or marinated vegetables. The cleaned marinated vegetables are going to be stored in the refrigerator so that tomorrow you can get the cleaned vegetables. You're going to be cooking the food, right? So that is how we're going to be implementing in the real time. Here also, you are going to be getting the data. So the data will be stored initially in somewhere. Whenever you're buying the product, it will come and the data will get stored. So this kind of a machines are called as this kind of a machines are called as OLTP machines. Okay. These kind of machines are called as OLTP machines, online transaction processing machine. Clear? So that means wherever the customer is giving me the data will be captured somewhere. For example, India customers is supplying some data that will be here. American customers are buying a lot of products in Amazon.com, the data here. So whenever you do any transaction in Amazon.com, you buy a product or you return a product. You did not like the product, you're going to be returning. Returning is also transaction. Buying is also transaction. Whatever you do in the real time, that is a transaction. Every transaction will have a data. The data is going to be stored in one of the computer. Okay, it may be Excel, it may be .NET, it may be Java, it may be SAP, it doesn't matter. It is going to be storing the customer's data, fresh data. Whenever you buy a product, it is a fresh data will be stored. So like that, everybody is going to be giving the fresh data. OLTP means simple, it is a fresh data. Wherever you store the fresh data, the computers are called as OLTP computers. OLTP stands for online transaction processing. To run the business, we need to have a lot of computers, and the business is going to be capturing the fresh data. You go to banking today, you withdraw the cash, that is a fresh transaction. You deposit the cash, that is a fresh transaction. You transfer some funds, that is a fresh transaction, right? So whatever you do in the banking, we don't know. The bank may have a Python software, bank may have a Java software, bank may have Android software. We don't know. You go to the bank, you go to the ATM, you transfer the funds. So the data is going to be captured in the banking software. The banking software is called as a OLTP software. Am I clear? So what is OLTP? OLTP means online transaction processing. You need to know this. It is an interview question. What is OLTP? OLTP means it is online. Online means you can open this application from anywhere. Transaction means in Telugu, Lavadevi. Whatever you do, you buy a product is a transaction. You cancel a product is a transaction. You inquire about the course and go online, it's a transaction. You book a flight ticket, movie ticket is a transaction. So online transaction processing. Clear? So wherever you're opening any application today, whenever you do anything, that application is called OLTP application. OLTP applications will have fresh data and small amount of data they will be able to have up to, let us say, GBs of data they will be able to have it. And most of the time you're going to be having reading and writing of the data. 80% of the time people are writing the data. Now you tell me, you go to bank, what you do most of the time? Once in a while you check what is my balance. That is reading the data, right? Reading the data means you go to bank application, what is my data, what is my balance. But most of the time we are doing cash deposit, cash withdrawal, funds transfer, lot of things we are going to be doing in the bank. So most of the time the banks are busy either reading your data or writing your data. OLTP applications where the writing is more and more. So everybody is going to be going to Amazon and buying the product, and lot of data every day will go. So this is a fresh data. So wherever there is a fresh data going, that application is called as OLTP application. You go to Tirumala Tirupati, a fresh gift you're going to be donating to God. It is a fresh transaction. You're donating like that. 10, 15 days, 30 days over. the hundi is full, the computer will be full, right? Because you're buying and buying, buying and buying. Once in a while you watch a good advertisement in the newspaper, immediately you go to flipkart.com, amazon.com, walmart.com, you wanted to buy the product. So when you buy the product, a fresh transaction is made, data will be going there. So what is the size of the transaction? It will be always, the size of the servers are small always. They don't maintain very big servers. You go to Tirumala Tirupati temple, do you think that very big hundis you don't get it? So it may be for 10, 15 days or 1 month or 2 months, 2 to 3 months, those are completely the boxes where you can donate the gifts to the God, right? That is called a hundi. So that will be full if within 1 or 2 months. So you cannot have very big hundis. That is very, very, very impossible to maintain. These computers are very small in nature, not very bigger computer. You may accommodate 500 GB of data every month. So lesser than 1 TB of data they can maintain, because if these are heavy computers, what will happen if you put more and more data, what will happen? One day these computers will become heavy and these guys will not respond to the customer. If I go to amazon.com, if it is not responding, slowly it is loading, means I will not open this application at all. Clear? So OLTP never stores very, very big amount of data. OLTP stores only small amount of OLTP means a server where you have the fresh data, maybe some 600, 500 GB of data. They'll be keeping it. It is less than 1 TB of data. More data, read and write data. End users are using these applications, these computers. You go to banking, that is OLTP application. You're giving the fresh data. You go to yatra.com and buy a flight ticket for next week program. It is a fresh transaction. But one day, all the data will become old data, right? So what normally we do, end users are going to be connecting and getting the data. One day, this data will become old data, right? So last year data will become, online analytical processing. This is the one more thing we are going to be doing it. So what normally do? We take the data, if the server is full, we are going to be keeping all the data here. We are going to be cleaning the data. We're going to keep all the data here. We get from the data, we're going to be dumping it here. After that, we're going to be cleaning. So cleaned data will be taken from here. Again, you're going to be using one more ETL here. SSIS is the ETL tool. You may use any other ETL tool. So ETLs are nothing but extracting the data, transforming the data, that means cleaning the data and processing the data. This cleaned data from this area will be again gone to final refrigerator. That is what I told you already, right? So this is your carry bag. You open the bag, you remove vegetables, you clean them, all of them. Finally you are going to be putting them into refrigerator. So this will be a bigger one, right? What is your carry bag size? Your carry bag size is very smaller, right? You may get uh, in 1 week vegetables, but in the refrigerator size will be, it will carry at least 10, 20 bags of vegetables. It will be very bigger in size. So this refrigerator is called as a data warehouse. Clear? So large hardware you have and SQL is installed in this. Clear? So what kind of a software you're going to be using? Data warehouse means large computer where SQL software is installed. So all the vegetables you are getting from different shops, fresh vegetables, you're going to be bringing and cleaning them. Cleaned vegetables you're going to be loading into a refrigerator. Data warehouse. Warehouse means a go down. Clear? So what kind of a data you're going to be getting? Every month your the data is completely full. Last month data you're going to be bringing today, you're cleaning the data, you're going to be keeping the data. This is last month data or last year data, whatever it is. Clear? You get the data, you will be able to store the data. So you will be able to store the data. Then these servers will become empty because hundis are empty. When you take the gifts and everything, these hundis are empty. Again, people are coming to the temple, putting their valuables, donations, cash, checks, lot of gold, everything you're going to be keeping. And after 1 month, this hundi is full, this server is full. People are buying the product and the product. Again, all the data will come. You will be able to clean all the data. Cleaned data again will be going to the data warehousing. So data warehouse is going to be maintaining a what is called as a historical data, old data. So the data will come and these computers are empty. Hundis are empty. Again, next month onwards, so again people will come to the Tirumala Tirupati. They will be able to put lot of data into hundis. Now again the story happens. So the fresh items are going to be collected in the OLTP. The old items are captured. All the data, old items are available in your OLAP or in the data warehousing. So this is what is called OLAP. OLAP means your data warehouse where old data is going to be captured. Fresh data. Last month, the items from the hundi is gone to the backyard OLAP system, data warehousing system. The current month transactional data in the Amazon company, current month gifts and everything are available in the hundi. But when the hundi is full, so all the hundis are emptied once in a week or once in a month or once in a 15 days or once in a 3 months. We don't know. Once the hundi is full, the people are going to be taking. Hope you're able to understand what is that. The gift box I'm talking about, right? So, like that, you need to understand all the data will be dumped from every box. You're going to be opening and dumping all the data into central area. You're going to be segregating and cleaning. All the data will be gone to the data warehouse. And data warehouse may be your bank. Gold and everything will go to gold bank, then the cash will go to normal bank, blah blah blah. So data warehouse is going to be storing all historical data. It is also called as it is not the fresh data, it is historical data. I need 10 more minutes. Almost we are done with historical data. Every month's data. Small, it is not a small, it is a large data. Every month 500 GB. I am talking about a 12 months data. It is 6,000 GB equivalent to 6 terabyte into 10 years of data is equivalent to 60 terabytes of data. Okay, data warehouse is nothing but a OLAP, online analytical processing is nothing but data warehousing. Very bigger computer is going to be used. All the monthly data is going to be archived or stored in a separate computer, which is a data warehousing system. Now, so this is a read-only data because historical data, you are not going to be writing, you're not going to be modifying. Who's going to be using this data? Business user means management of the company is going to be using the data. So you cannot go to data warehouse and ask a question as a end user. For example, you go to a bank and ask, sir, 10 years back transaction I wanted to know. They'll say, hey, we don't have any data. 10 years back data, we don't maintain, we delete. They don't delete actually, but they don't have the data. So whenever you go to bank data is OLTP data. They maintain 1 year, 2 years of data only. After that, the banking system will not have a remaining data that would have gone to data warehousing of banking system. Right? Railway also will have a railway OLAP system. Right? Every company will maintain OLTP. Every company will maintain OLAP. OLAP means data warehousing. Once the data is gone, once the data is completely full in the original places, all the data will be taken and kept it into the data warehousing machine that is called as your OLAP system, online analytical processing. Clear? I will give you a simple example so that you will understand everything. I don't have water at home. I'm dependent on the government of India is going to be supplying the water. Every day morning, water tanker comes to my street. Morning, me, my sister, my brother, everybody will go. And my brother is carrying a silver bucket. This is one bucket. You assume like that. My father is carrying one silver bucket. I'm carrying one plastic bucket. My mother is carrying one more bucket. Like that, we are, collecting the water from the water tanker. Morning 6 o'clock, water tanker comes. I'll carry with a bucket. My father, mother, everybody will carry. When the bucket is full, we are going to be bringing the water and dumping into drum. The drum is called your data warehouse. Clear? We have 1,000 liter, 10,000 liter tank is available in my house. So me collecting the water in the bucket, it is a fresh water. Fresh water will be collecting and now taking the water. All my mother, father, everybody dumping into this and coming back. These are buckets. What is the bucket size? 30, 40 liter, right? OLTP means buckets. Remember, small size, but you can capture the fresh data, fresh water. So where is the old water, yesterday's water? All the water is there in the tank. Tank is called your data warehouse. You can simply understand. But one day, my friend told me, Arey Bhaskar, why are you wasting your money, time and everything? Can't you buy a motor pump? I got an idea. Arey yaar, I can buy a motor pump. Why are you lifting? So what I do, this is my bucket. So the initial water will come here. The water is available. All the buckets are full. I buy one motor pump. ETL means motor pump, water pump. So I connected to this and I give a connection. Which kind of a connection I give? I'll put one more pump here. All the water can go. I will give connection to this. So ETL is nothing but a motor pump. Clear? Extract the water and dumping all the water into the tank. Within 2 minutes, this will be completely full. Right? So, what is ETL means? Motor pump. What is ETL means? It is a pumping the data from one place to another place. Now, for example, you wanted to buy some motor water pumps, right? So lot of varieties of motor pumps are available. You have Lakshmi, you have Havels, you have Powerhouse, Shamir. Now this is going to be your ETL. Remember, this is what is called your SSIS. So this is Microsoft company. This is Havels. This may be one more ETL tool. This is Informatica, one more company tool. Informatica. This is a powerhouse company. This is also ETL tool from different company. Data stage. Lot of tools are available. Okay. It is a Microsoft SSIS which can connect it to any kind of a this one. All the data can go into a bigger tank. Clear? So ETL means what you need to understand. It is nothing but data pumping unit. Take the data, pump the data. Take the data, pump the data. It is a data pumping unit. Clear? In your body, there is a ETL is going on. Blood is pumping by someone else. Who's going to be doing? Your ETL is your heart. Your ETL is your heart, right? Pumping the blood from one place to another place. You have a ETL. And you have also kidney. What kidney is doing? Cleaning the blood. That is a staging area. Right? In your body, you're going to be cleaning the blood in the staging area. Cleaned blood will be pumped using ETL. Remember, you have everything in your body. So, what we are doing ETL means pumping the data directly here. But before directly, my mother says, "Arey, the water is not so cleaned today, so better not to dump here directly. You get all the data, put it here. This is one more drum. Okay." This is one more drum we're talking about. You put all the water here in one more tank or the drum, you clean it. After cleaning is done, you buy one more motor pump from this tank to this tank, you put the water. So this is a tank or the drum where the cleaning is going to be happening. We may put reverse osmosis unit, we may put chlorination, we may boil the water, we may do a lot of circus in this. We are going to be cleaning the water. So this motor pump is going to be bringing the uncleaned water. We're putting into this tank. In the second tank, we're cleaning the water, and using this motor pump, we are putting all the water into final data warehouse. That is a bigger tank. Clear? So did you understand clearly what is ETL means? Now, I had told you this is what is called vegetables. You're going to be getting the vegetables, keep it in the refrigerator. Lot of examples I have given so that you will be able to understand. Now, cleaned water is there or cleaned vegetables are available. If the vegetables are available, can you eat the food? No, 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 no. You have to cook the food, right? You need to prepare the food. So for the preparing, cooking the food, where will you go? You need to go to the kitchen, right? Kitchen where you're going to be processing the food. Raw vegetables are available in the refrigerator. That is not the food item. You need to go and you need to process the food. Processing means where will you go? You have to go to the kitchen. Kitchen, what you do? You're going to be processing. Clear? Processing is called as a computing. Now, what I'm trying to do, I go to my kitchen. My kitchen is one more application here called SSAS. So, where we are going to be processing your data or where we are going to be creating a cube. Clear? You have the vegetables here, but vegetables or you have the raw chicken, marinated chicken. That is not enough, right? For example, I have 10 is there, one number, I have 20 is there because data warehouse can store the data. But only if I store the data, I cannot do anything, right? So I have 10 is there, I have 20 is there. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to know the total. Total is called a processing. The SSAS cube is going to be giving you the total. So SSAS means analysis services, which is going to be aggregating the data or performing some summing operation, right? End of the day, what we need? We need what is the total sales. I have every month data is available in my data warehousing, but that is raw data. But what I need, I don't need the raw data. I wanted to know what is the last year total sales. I wanted to process the data. I have to go to the kitchen and cook the food. The kitchen is called SSAS application. Clear? SSAS is going to be getting all the data, processing the data, computing the data. It will create averages, sums. It will create not only one sum. What is the month-wise total? What is the year-wise total? What is the location-wise total? What is the location-wise, brand-wise? A lot of totals is going to be creating. You have food ready. Once the food is ready, what will you do? You have to serve in the plate. All the items are ready. The serving purpose, what normally we use? We use a plate. You're going to be serving the food. Neatly, you garnish. You're going to be serving the food here. Right? So, this is what is called your Power BI reporting. So, Power BI is going to be reports, are going to be get the data, clean the data, store the data, you process the data, means the sums and everything will be there. Now you're going to be creating a nice chart. Now in the chart, it will show you this is the last year sales this much and current year sales is this much. You create a visualization, right? So cooked food will be served in the plate. Now your reporting is nothing but your plates. Any plate you can use, you will be able to serve the food. So get the vegetables, clean the vegetables here, put the vegetables in the data warehousing, and go to the kitchen and cut the vegetable, marinate the vegetable. You cook the food. Cooked food has to be served in the plate. This plate is your Power BI or any reporting software, any data visualization software you're going to be giving. So these reports are going to be given to the end users or the customers or the business management. They will be able to analyze the reports. Okay, last month the sales is not very good. You create a report and give it to him. Last, year sales is very good in India, but not very good in Africa. Like that, people are going to be creating a lot of reports with a large amount of data. Data warehouse is going to be getting every month data. 1 month the transactions are over. From OLTP, data will go to data warehouse, and after that, data will get processed in the SSAS cube. You will get the totals and everything. Then you create a nice reports, and these reports are published to the management of the company. So what you do, you are going to be doing all these things in your work. I will give you a simple example so that we can conclude this. You go to the doctor. You say, "Sir, I'm not well. I'm having a fever now." Doctor can see, and doctor will say, "Hey, Bhaskar, you go, and these are the medical tests to be done, and you give me the reports." So, what you do? You go to the laboratory in the hospital. So, there is a lab technician available. So, the lab technician is going to be collecting the BP, collecting the blood, and storing the blood, processing the blood, creating a report, and that report will be given to the doctor. Doctor is going to be analyzing. Doctor is not going to create a report. Doctor is going to be analyzing your report. Clear? But somebody will be creating a report, that is, lab technician. So you are a data analyst is equivalent to lab technician. Lab technician is going to be collecting the blood, storing the blood, processing the blood, create a report. So as a data analyst, what you do, collect the data, store the data, clean the data, create a report. The report you are not going to be analyzing on your own. You are giving it to the management of the company. The report will be given to the doctor. Doctor is going to be analyzing what is the problem with the patient. Doctor can decide. Data analyst, you cannot do anything. You only create a report. But to create a report, lot of circus we have to do it. Clear? So getting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data, processing the data, all these things are, all these activities are called as data engineering activities. Clear? So all the activities of collecting the data from here, performing the ETL operation, cleaning the data here, again performing ETL operation, storing the data, processing the data, till this, all these are called as data engineering activity. Remember, so data engineer, you need to know SQL, you have to know ETL, you have to know data warehousing, you have to know SSAS, SSIS, blah, blah, blah. Right? So data engineering, then what you do, you create a report here. So data engineering and reports is called as a data analytics or business intelligence. So collect the data, clean the data, store the data, process the data. These activities are called as a data engineering activity. Clear? You will be able to do data engineering and you will be able to create a reports. But 70% of the time, you are a data engineer. 30% of the time, you're a Power BI report. So, what is OLAP? Means historical data, large data, read-only data. Lot of reports are going to be created to analyze the data. So, it is analytical, means we are going to be analyzing the business, right? So, you cannot analyze the business here because you have only 1 month data, 2 months data, 3 months data. You cannot analyze. So, if you want to analyze, you have to do it here. So, data analytics means data engineering plus you create a report. Clear? So it is also called as a business intelligence. So data engineering means you need to know SQL, ETL, right? Then data warehousing, blah, blah, blah. Here you have to know Power BI. Even Excel is also good reporting tool, or SSRS. Lot of tools are available. Tableau, right? So a lot of tools are available. So this is what is the story you have to know. Am I clear? So this is what is the thing you need to know. So we are going to be giving all of them as part of this course. So you have to get to know data engineering. SQL Server, you will be able to join. Power BI, we're going to be teaching. SSIS, ETL, we're going to be teaching. Data warehousing, SSAS, everything we're going to be teaching. So this month, July and August month, We will be completing this. September month, we'll be able to complete SSIS and data warehousing and SSAS. This is the complete data analytics, means it is data engineering plus reporting. Clear? So 70% of the time, you are going to be doing this activity. 30% of the time, you are going to be doing this activity. If you learn only Power BI, you don't get a job, because most of the time you have to be data engineer. Data engineering is also called as a data preparation. It is also called as a data preparation. Data engineering, many people will say data preparation. So preparation will take a lot of time. Once this is ready, create a report will not take much time. Okay. So Power BI is going to be implemented only 30% in the IT industry. Remaining things are going to be here. So we are going to be learning SQL, ETL, data warehousing. All of them we're going to be learning. Excel is not enough. Excel is not enough, not needed. Excel is not needed, and not that is not at all needed. SQL Server, SQL is needed. Power BI is needed. So from tomorrow we start the classes, and hope you have understood, what is Power BI all about, what is data engineering all about, and what is OLTP, what is OLAP, what is ETL. I have told you a lot of ETL tools are available in this world. Chalo. Any questions if you have? So we'll continue. So from tomorrow, we'll install SQL in your laptops, and we'll install Power BI, and we try to, uh, what do you say? We try to complete the installation tomorrow. The meeting ID and everything will change. Hope you have enjoyed this training. And the actual classes are going to be starting from day after tomorrow. So I'll talk about what is Power BI. Clear? So without SQL, you cannot go into IT industry. Along with SQL, Power BI, ETL tools, data warehousing tools, all of them you need to understand so that you can easily go into IT. Many people will come back, sir, I have learned Power BI and I am not able to crack the interview. You cannot get a job forever. So here we are teaching combination of courses, not only one course, all the courses. I will be the faculty guys, and you continue. So all the courses we are going to be giving, you need to enroll for all of them. We can make the payments in installments and continue. So July, August, September, the course gets completed. One free project is included. CV preparation, placement assistance, everything is included in a single fee. We don't charge anything extra. Clear? Thank you guys. So I'll be uploading this video in YouTube channel. If you miss this batch, the next batch will be after 1 month. 1 month, one batch. Right? So make sure that you join from tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you have the laptop ready, get it. Otherwise, get the laptop, organize the laptop within week's time. I will give you all softwares. You can install it. Windows 10 or Windows 11, you need to organize. Go to hardware shop, reinstall your Windows 10 or 11, so that you can install Power BI, SQL Server, and everything there. Chalo, guys. Any questions?
Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah.
Sir, do we have any discount, sir, for on the fee structure?
Fee structure and everything, discounts will be given. So when you fill the form, people who are filling the forms will have special discounts than people who did not fill the form. Okay. So if you fill the form, means you're eligible for the discounts. You can call these numbers, and they will be able to tell you. Do you don't call now? They will be able to send the link after 1 hour. By 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you will be able to get the payment link. If you don't get any link, either you can call me or you can call these numbers. If they don't respond, I have given my number. You can call me directly also, or you can WhatsApp me. Sir, I did not get the payment link and discount offer. You can just ping me in my WhatsApp also. Right?
Okay, sir, fine. Thank you.
So hope you have enjoyed it. So we'll discuss about a lot of beautiful things. So I'll give you complete notes, complete videos are going to be given on the daily basis. So you can watch the videos, prepare the notes. I'm sure you will be able to get a minimum three to four offer letters. You may be earning a 3 lakhs to now, but you will be able to get a minimum 15 lakhs salary package. 12 to 15 easily you can get it, guys. Thank you so much. And inform about our classes to your friends and your relatives so that they will also come to know about Go Online trainings. Chalo, thank you.